Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So now we have these badass little children with no home training or common decency running around lawless like wild animals, stabbing other kids to death over childish beef. Now the youngster who was stabbed to death in the North Birmingham area of Kingstanding, not far from the McDonald's, has been named locally as 14-year-old Dea-John Reid. Now, police officers stated that they understood the ninth victim, who was attacked by up to 7 people, was attacked and stabbed to death in College Road at the junction of Wardour Grove, Kingstanding, at around 7:30 p.m. on Monday. Now imagine, this is a child that was chased down mercilessly and hunted by a group of 7 people, hell-bent on causing serious injury. And when they caught him, they made sure to do maximum damage. They pulled out their knives and stabbed 14-year-old Dea-John Reid in the chest. Now, can you even begin to imagine or comprehend all the emotions that he must have gone through as he tried to escape the mob? The fear, the dread, the anticipation, the worry, wondering if he's going to be able to make it back home tonight to see his mum and dad's face. Now, after the group stabbed their target, the little group of kids walked away and left the youngster slumped in the road while he slowly and most agonizingly died. And just like that, the children ran away from the scene of the crime, as if nothing had happened. Now, I have to give credit where credit's due, because when this cold and callous murder took place, West Midlands police did come out and say that they would leave no stone unturned. Well, after fast-tracking CCTV, police have managed to arrest 6 people, including 2 teenagers on suspicion of murder, and have also come out and says that this crime could be a racial hatred crime, as 14-year-old Dea-John Reid was racially abused moments before his life was cruelly taken away from him. Now, normally, people say that you can't blame the parents for what a child does when they are out with their friends, and I am normally inclined to believe this statement. But being targeted for the fact that the victim is black means that these stupid kids must have learned their racist behaviour somewhere. And it would not be from school, because Birmingham is a multicultural city. Therefore, the racist attitudes have to be adopted closer to home. The same people that want to teach their kids to hate minorities are the same people that will carry a curry home on a Friday night, or Chinese on a Thursday, and wash it down with an Austrian or German beer. They will go to their local shop, which is owned by a minority, and ask to tick a pack of cigarettes until the next payday. It actually beggars belief that a teenager can be stabbed to death for being black in Birmingham of all places, and a person as young as 13 years old has been implicated in the murder. So, the suspects who were arrested yesterday include, as I've said, a 13-year-old boy who was detained in Walsall, another multicultural area, and another boy aged 14 who was arrested from a vehicle in Cheshire with a male who is believed to be the boy's dad. Now, fair play to the other adults, because they handed themselves in to the police stations once they found out that their comrades had been detained. I cannot personally call these people a scumbag at the moment, until there's actual proof that they were racist, but if they are, then they are scumbags, of course. Now, this is a family who's been torn apart. A mother and father have lost their son, others have lost a friend, and siblings have lost their brother. And it would be different if this was a person that was involved in that kind of crime, or the kind of person who had this persona which amounts to being street smart or being partaking in criminal activity. But this was by all accounts an innocent victim in every sense of the word, and he has now been denied of a life because of overzealous pricks who treated 14-year-old Dea-John Reid as a pincushion, all because of the colour of his skin. All I can say is stay safe, don't drop the soap, safe.